Welcome to Today in Nerd History. The Star Trek Voyager episode, Counterpoint, aired December 16th, 1998. In this episode, a Devore officer asks Janeway for asylum after he intercepts Voyager to search for two families of alien refugees who have been rescued by the ship's crew. Good episode. Remembering Arthur C. Clarke, born December 16th, 1917, and passed away on March 19th, 2008. He is perhaps most famous for being a co-writer of the screenplay for the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, widely considered to be one of the most influential films of all time. His other science fiction writings earned him a number of Hugo and Nebula Awards, which along with a large readership made him one of the towering figures of science fiction. For many years, Clarke, Robert Heinlein, and Isaac Asimov were known as the Big Three of science fiction. He was a lifelong proponent of space travel. In 1934, while still a teenager, he joined the British Interplanetary Society. In 1945, he proposed a satellite communication system, an idea which won him the Franklin Institute's Stuart Ballantyne Medal in 1963 and other honors. Later, he was the chairman of the British Interplanetary Society from 1946 to 1947, and again in 1951 to 1953. He was a science writer, also, who was both an avid popularizer of space travel and a futurist of uncanny ability. On these subjects, he wrote over a dozen books and many essays, which appeared in various popular magazines. In 1961, he was awarded the Kalinga Prize, an award which is given by UNESCO for popularizing science. These, along with his science fiction writings, eventually earned him the moniker Prophet of the Space Age. He immigrated to Sri Lanka in 1956, largely to pursue his interest in scuba diving. That year, he discovered the underwater ruins of the ancient Konsawarma Temple in Trincomalee. He augmented his fame later on in the 1980s from being the host of several television shows such as Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World, which that was a really good series. Remembering Ben Cross, born December 16th, 1947, and passed away August 18th, 2020. Harry Bernard Cross, better known as Ben Cross, was the English actor who played Sarek in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Hailing from London and a graduate of the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in Bloomsbury, Cross made his feature film debut in the 1977 war drama A Bridge Too Far. While performing in a stage production of Chicago, he was discovered and cast in Chariots of Fire. The film became an international hit and launched him to stardom. Afterward, he starred in the 1981 PBS miniseries The Flame Trees of Thika, the 1983 BBC miniseries The Citadel, and the 1984 HBO miniseries The Far Pavilions. He also continued starring in films including 1985's The Assisi Underground and 1988's Paper House. He received a Cable Ace nomination for the 1988 TV movie Steal the Sky. In 1989, he appeared in the TV movie Pursuit, also known as Twist of Fate. In 1990, he starred as the vampire Barnabas Collins in the short-lived revival of the cult horror series Dark Shadows. This was an excellent series. Throughout the rest of the 1990s, he starred in such films as Livewire, The Criminal Mind, Temptress, First Night, Turbulence, and The Venice Project. He also starred as Captain Nemo in the 1997 TV version of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and played the title role in the 1997 biblical TV movie, Solomon. He was honored with a third Cable Ace nomination for a guest appearance on Poltergeist: The Legacy, which is another really good series for its time. He drew acclaim for his complex performance in the BBC miniseries Nuremberg, Nazis on Trial. He was also in the TV movies Hannibal and Grendel. He was in Species: The Awakening. In addition, he has starred in such films as The Order, Exorcist: The Beginning, Behind Enemy Lines 2, Axis of Evil, and Undisputed 2, Last Man Standing. Happy birthday, Terry Carter, born December 16th, 1928. Terry Carter is an American actor and filmmaker who is known for his roles as Sergeant Joe Broadhurst on McCloud and Colonel Ty on the original Battlestar Galactica, one of my all-time favorite TV series. From 1965 to 1968, he worked as a weekend newscaster for WBZ TV in Boston, where he became an anchor reporter. He also acted in numerous TV series, specials, and theatrical films. He was a regular cast member on The Phil Silvers Show, popularly known as Sergeant Bilko, appearing as Private Sugi Sugarman in 91 episodes between 1955 and 1959. He played boxer Rosie Palmer in a 1964 episode of Breaking Point. In 1965, he was the only black actor to have a role in the World War II drama Combat. He played the part of a police officer, Tuttle, in the 1974 children's film Benji. He was originally cast as Lieutenant Boomer, but was cut following a roller skating accident that fractured his ankle. After replacing Carter with Herb Jefferson Jr., producer Glenn A. Larson instead offered Terry Carter the role of Colonel Ty, second in command of the ragtag fleet of starships. He played opposite Pam Grier in the motion picture Foxy Brown, which is a fun movie. He played the role of CIA Chief Texas Slim in the movie Hamilton. He had a reoccurring role in Hotel Caesar, Norway's most popular soap opera, as Solomon Tafari, an Ethiopian businessman and father of one of the main characters. Happy birthday, Terry. Happy birthday, Melanie Smith, born December 16th, 1962. She was the third, final, and most frequent actress to play Tora Ziyal on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. She also had recurring roles on Seinfeld, Melrose Place, The Division, and As the World Turns. She starred in Trancers 3 and has also been in Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr., which is awesome, and Nowhere Man. Happy birthday, Ronnie Roll Jr., born December 16th, 1980. He plays Lieutenant Junior Grade R.A. Bryce in Star Trek Discovery. He was featured in episodes of Dual Suspects, The Firm, Warehouse 13, another great series, Murdoch Mysteries, Saving Hope, Republic of Doyle, Rogue, The Expanse, which is another good series, and Dark Matter, which is another good series. He appeared in the short and independent projects Eraser Man, The Assistant, Bike Cop, Begins, Mars is Laughing at Us, Looks Just Like the Sun, Wagon, and Section 7. He had reoccurring roles in Teenagers and in Riftworld Chronicles. He appeared in an episode of The Strain, Black Cop, the short drama Emmy, and Recall. Happy birthday, Ronnie. And that's it for today, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful day.